Episode 36, week 36 usage. But before we get on to week 36 usage, I thought I'd talk a little bit about how I'm integrating the Octopus Agile tariff with some smart devices at home to keep the hot water hot when the electricity is at its cheapest. And I'm doing that using IFTTT, which is if this, then that. Up until recently, I've been using a time clock through if this then that, or IFTTT, to control it using one of these relays. Now this relay comes from my energi. My energi is the company which does the Eddi device, and you can buy this separately. It costs about 45 quid, and I install that into the Eddi, and that allows me to put a voltage onto a contactor which bypasses the Eddi and automatically turns my 3 kilowatt heating elements on. And I'm doing this with a TP-Link smart plug, and that is actually turning on using the IFTTT platform to switch on the relay within the Eddi. This system allows me to keep the function of the My Energi Eddi for the excess solar after the Powerwall has been charged, and I'm replacing the time clock within this drawing with the TP Links plug. Now I am still trialling with these triggers, but the way I've got one set up at the moment on trial is at there's 15 slots between midnight and 7:30 in the morning for the half hour time periods for the Octopus Agile tariff. And what I've done, I've chose 6 of them slots to turn the elements on. So the cheapest 6 will turn the smart plug on, and the most expensive 9 slots, the other 9 slots, will be to switch the element back off again. Now the wife won't let me put this straight onto the Eddi at the moment because we need the hot water every morning for showers and things like that before the children go to school. So hopefully next week I'll be able to report back on this. Okay, moving on to the mileage for week 36. We did 82 miles in the Egolf and we did 79 miles in the Tesla. So that's 161 miles done for the week. The generation meter is now reading 32,101 kilowatt hours. So that's 87 kilowatt hours generated for the week and 3,199 kilowatt hours for 2020. The My Energi Eddi has had some work this week, so we've got 2.67 kilowatt hours for the month, and remember we're in a new month now, and we're up to 243 kilowatt hours for the year. And the smart meter is reporting 144 kilowatt hours imported for the week and 7,171 kilowatt hours for 2020. Moving on to the Tesla data now, it's shown we've had a home usage of 218 kilowatt hours for the week. We've had a solar generation of 87.3 kilowatt hours, which matches up really well with the generation meter of 87 kilowatt hours, so that's very close this week. We've had 54.4 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We've had from the grid 145 kilowatt hours, and again that matches up really closely with the import meter this week, so everything's looking really close. That's within 1 kilowatt, and we've sent back to the grid 1.7 kilowatts. I'm looking at it on a day-by-day basis. On Monday the 31st of August, we had a grid pull of 17.9 kilowatt hours with 0.7 going back. We've got 7 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We've got 15.9 kilowatt hours from the solar, which was the most we had all week, and we had a home usage of 28.1 kilowatt hours. On the 1st of September, we had a grid pull of 31.9 kilowatt hours with 0.2 going back. We got 6.6 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We had a solar contribution of 17.1 kilowatt hours, so that is the most we've had all week, sorry, not Monday the 31st. And we had a home usage of 46.2 kilowatt hours. On Wednesday the 2nd of September, we pulled 9.5 kilowatt hours from the grid with 0.1 going back. We got 8.9 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We only had a solar contribution of 5.2 kilowatt hours and a home usage of 19.9 kilowatt hours. On Thursday, the 3rd of September, we pulled 14.9 kilowatt hours from the grid with 0.1 going back. We got 6.3 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We had a solar contribution of 10.1 kilowatt hours and a home usage of 19.5 kilowatt hours. On Friday the 4th of September, we had a grid pull of 37.1 kilowatt hours with 0.2 going back. We got 5.2 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We had a solar contribution of 10.6 kilowatt hours and a home usage of 38.5 kilowatt hours. And moving on to the weekend, the 5th of September, Saturday the 5th of September, we had a grid pull of 25.4 kilowatt hours with 0.3 going back. We got 11.4 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We had a solar contribution of 13.4 kilowatt hours and a home usage of 40 kilowatt hours. And finally, on Sunday the 6th of September, we had a grid pull of 14.4 kilowatt hours with 0.1 going back. We got 8.9 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We had a solar contribution of 15 kilowatt hours and a home usage of 26.2 kilowatt hours. I've started to update the gas data, which has been a little bit out just recently, but I am getting on top of that now, so it will be sorted for when the weekly costs come round. The Tesla service that I had booked last Friday went really well. I've now had a new rear light lens fitted and 2 new wheels to replace some damaged wheels, and that was done within an hour and a half of arrival at the Tesla service centre, so that went really well. I can't complain at all about that. So as usual, thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, please add it to the comment section below, and please like and subscribe.